Hey everyone, Paul Benedict here with the Benedict Group at Keller Williams Realty Las Vegas. It is Tuesday, April 12th, and I'm here to give you a market update on the amazingness that's going on in the world of Las Vegas real estate. Let's jump in. The first slide I want to talk about is sales volume. Last month in Las Vegas, we absorbed 4,031 property sales, and that is up quite a bit from February. That number is actually up 29% from February's number and up 12% from last year, March. Out of the 4,031 houses that closed, 2 were bank-owned, 10 were short sales, and 4,019 were non-distressed. And also the cash mixture of the 4,031 that sold was 32%. 1,294 properties sold to cash buyers. What that tells us is there are significant investors active in our market, as well as just owner-occupants that are paying cash as well. I'd like to talk about the average days on market. 7. Oh my goodness, that is just so low. So 7 is the average days on market before a property goes under contract with the buyer. That doesn't mean that offers weren't being received prior to this number, prior to the 7th day. Offers are typically received on day 1 or 2 for properties that are in great shape and priced accurately. The market is very hot, still a strong seller's market. Something that's interesting too to consider is occupancy status. Houses that are vacant take on average 2 days longer to sell than properties that are occupied by an owner. And that is largely because homes are typically staged with furniture, or just they feel more homey, they feel more inviting to buyers, and that's possibly why houses that are lived in by the owners sell faster. Properties that are tenant occupied sold in 7 days, with the average being 7 total. Next, inventory. This is a very important slide because this just depicts how incredibly tough it is to buy a house out there, especially in the entry-level price ranges. There are 2,691 properties for sale in all of Las Vegas as of this morning, and that is just basically zero houses. In a city with a population of 2.3-ish million people, we should have about 20,000 houses listed for sale to achieve a balanced market of buyer demand and seller availability. And we are a very far cry from that. That is, however, up from last month, which is a good sign. It is almost the exact same as we had last April of 2021. Next, I'd like to discuss the properties that are under contract. So, as we saw a moment ago, just shy of 2,700 houses are listed for sale, and there are 4,560 that are under contract in escrow waiting to close. So, almost double the amount of houses that are for sale are under contract in a pending status. If we take the number of houses that are available and divide it by the number of houses that closed last month, we arrive at a 0.7 month absorption rate. What this means is that if no new houses were listed for sale, it would take our current pace of absorption less than 1 month to sell every house that's available for sale. That is extremely fast. That's no inventory, and that's why there are so many bidding wars and multiple offers still going on. I sound like a broken record. Every month we say the same thing. With prices increasing the way they have been and with interest rates increasing, this is going to slowly start to shift back to a more favorable, balanced market soon, hopefully by the end of this year. This slide is my favorite. This slide depicts the median price of a detached SFR, single-family residential house in the Las Vegas Valley. As of the end of March, $465,000 is the median price of a home in Las Vegas. Wow. This is just mind-numbingly high. A lot of first-timers are being knocked out of the market. They can't afford houses these days. The prices just keep going up every month. $450,000 was the price last month, $435,000 the month before that. When we see this number of $465,000, when we compare that to last March of 2021, it's a 27% increase. That is just insanity. A healthy market should be appreciating by 3 to 5% a year. We appreciated by 27%, and it's 3% up from February's number. Condos and townhouses carry a median price of $275,000, and that's up 41% from a year ago. And a lot of that increase is due to the simple fact that a lot of people aren't able to afford detached houses anymore. If you take all the property types together, attached and detached in Las Vegas, we arrive at a $430,000 median price. That's up 26% from last year. And we can use that number to compare our metro area to the national median home price of $357,000, which is what the National Association of Realtors reports. And that's up 14% from a year ago. So the nation appreciated by 14% in a year. We, Las Vegas, appreciated by 26%. Oh, goodness. This is also very interesting to discuss. Sales price to list price ratio, 101% as of March. So on average, properties are selling for 101% of their asking price. Please hear that. It's data, it's a fact, it's not an opinion. That's what's actually happening according to our MLS. Okay, a little bit about rentals. The median rental price in Las Vegas is $19.95 a month, and that's up from $19.50 last month, up from $1,900 the month before that. Renting a house is expensive as well. If we look at some sample mortgage payments here, now I'm not a lender, and I'm not going to quote specific rates or payments for anybody, but if we assume a 4% rate, which is unfortunately a thing of the past now, I should increase this to 5%, considering principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, plus mortgage insurance for less than 20% down at a price of $465. Here are some payment amounts, some average general payment amounts. 5% down, expect to pay approximately this much a month, $27.40 for this house price with that down payment, approximately. 20% down, avoiding mortgage insurance. If the rate was 4%, payment would be about $21.85. FHA loans at 3.5% down would carry a payment about $28.60 if the rate is 4%. And again, it's higher than that now, so I will recalculate this next time. It's interesting to note that this year we've sold 393 houses over $1 million. That's a lot of houses when we consider that all of last year there were 16 total houses that sold over $1 million. And the year prior to that, 748. Bottom line is the market is very hot. If you're a homeowner who's considering selling, it is an excellent time to buy. There are tons of buyers just waiting to buy a house. There's lots of demand. So if you're curious about comps for your area, for your neighborhood, if you'd like to know what your house is worth, I can do it for you quickly. No obligation, just ask. I'd love to help you out. Anything else at all that you're curious about regarding Las Vegas real estate or the city in general, I've got 18 plus years of experience as a realtor, and I've lived in Las Vegas since 1991. So reach out to me and ask, and I'm glad to help. Paul Benedict, Keller Williams Realty. See you next month. Thank you.